Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're gonna take a look at our latest sample pack, which is called Loopworks Essentials Volume 1. It's available now on our website, soundaurashop.com. We're gonna make a little preview track with only samples and loops from the new pack. I would say let's get right into it. Alright, I opened a fresh FL Studio project here, and I think we're gonna start off with some good chord starters and find a good MIDI for our track foundation. And as you can see, I already opened the pack here on the left, and we have chord starters, drum loops, drum shots, drum fills, effects, a lot of saxophone loops, over 100, and a lot of vocal shots in this pack. So there's really a lot of good sounds in this one. You can create full-length tracks with this. And first off, I think we're gonna check for some good chord MIDIs. I'm feeling this one right now, maybe let's go with this. But I don't want to use the exact same chords, I just want to use the MIDI. I'm just gonna open up a new pattern and call it piano. And I'm gonna load up a basic piano sound with Nexus. And I'm going into the piano roll. And I'm gonna load up this MIDI here. Awesome, let's go with this one. I put it into my playlist, and next maybe we're gonna search for a cool saxophone on top. I think this one could fit perfectly. First off, we have to pitch it to our piano, of course. This was in D minor. All of the MIDIs are actually key labeled, so you just have to read the file name. And our saxophone is in C sharp minor, so we have to pitch it up one semitone. And next we're gonna speed down our project tempo to 122. That's gonna make it easier for this project because everything in the pack is at exactly 122 BPM. So we just have to throw in the samples and everything will fit perfectly in tempo. Let's take a listen. Beautiful. Let's start here with another piano progression to give it some more rhythm. And for that, I'm gonna make this pattern here unique. And I'm gonna try to come up with some cool idea here. I'm gonna copy the bass. Maybe we can use some notes here and there. Fill it up a little bit. I think this is gonna work perfectly for our chorus drop part here. And next we're gonna add maybe a really good bass to this. For that, I'm just gonna copy the bass here from our chords, and I make a new pattern, call it bass. And I'm gonna use Serum. And I think the best will be to use our other sample pack, which is called Maesto Serum Bank. And there are a ton of good sounds in this one. And especially I love the basses in this one. And I think we're gonna use it for this track. We could try this one, for example. Something like this is cool, gives a little groove to the demo. this will be our drop here. Let's add a simple kick under it. Maybe something like this. Yeah, this one fits perfectly. Now let's add some sidechain so we can get a feel how our drop will sound like. And for that, I'm gonna start off maybe with the bass here. I'm gonna add it to my mixer channel. Next, we're gonna check out the piano, and we can already layer it some more maybe. Add a little bit of EQ to the piano. And maybe we can add some more layers to our piano. For example, I'm thinking of maybe a plug sound. We can use again the Serum pack, which is, by the way, also available on our website. You can find it there. It's one of the best preset packs, I mean, for this kind of genre, like this upbeat, summerish, tropical sound. And I'm thinking about, let's hear. We can use some sort of mallet maybe to give it that tropical feel. Exactly. And we're gonna add some more pianos to fill it up a little bit more. For that, we're gonna use probably the classic 2K 7 piano. It always sounds good, so why not? Especially in higher octaves. And we could use the M1 house piano from Chord, which is always great to layer in. Let's add some OTT. And some delay maybe. Maybe we can already add this rhythmic piano here. And let's add some drum loops. I really love the top loops in this pack. It's like they're so clean. I use them for so many productions. You can't just throw them in and they sound good right away. Let's find a good drum fill. Something like this maybe. And as you can see, I'm just dragging in all of these samples, and I don't even have to time stretch it because everything is in 122 BPM, so that's just perfect. Maybe we can add some FX. Let's work some more on our saxophone. I think it can be mixed in way better. Let's take a listen. And we can maybe also layer it. And for that, I'm just gonna copy the saxophone, and I'm gonna make it unique, and I'm gonna pitch it down 1 octave to make it sound bigger. And we should also maybe add some delay, I think. Not this one, of course. This one's better. Add another top loop here. Maybe we can add some vocal shots in there. Yeah, this one's cool with a lot of reverb on it. It's gonna sound probably way better even. See if we can find some more. Yeah, like this, right before the drop maybe. Let's maybe add some soothe to our saxophone because it's getting a little bit harsh, I think. And we can also maybe add some soothe to our pianos. Yeah, that's good. So we already have a really good foundation for a track here, and I think it was a good introduction to how this pack works. You just saw how easy it is to use if you, especially if you're working in 122 BPM, you just can throw in all of the sounds. And from experience, I can tell you that 122 BPM is a perfect fit for this kind of music genre. But you can, of course, work in all BPMs. It doesn't matter. You can stretch these samples down to 80 BPM or pitch it up to 150 BPM. It doesn't really matter. So we already made like a really cool idea here in like 10, 20 minutes. I don't know. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you're gonna check out the pack because it's a really great one, and I'm sure you can come up with so many track ideas and inspiration with this one. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.